Hi, Bear. Congratulations on making it to year 40. That is so exciting. I'm so very happy for you, and I'm just so glad that you are in my life and in the life of others. Thank you for everything you do. Love you very much, Bear. Mwah. Signed, truly yours, Reese Pieces. Love you, Bear.
Hi, Kerry. Bill here. I understand you're going to make it 40 years, so happy 40th anniversary and many more.
Happy anniversary, Kerry. I'm so glad I got to work with an Indianapolis legend. Thanks for everything.
Happy anniversary, Kerry. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Happy anniversary, Kerry. I'm so grateful for all the shifts that we get to work together. Love you, Care Bear.
Hey, my brother. I wanted to say congratulations on 40 years. Yeah, you're nuts. There's no doubt about it. I couldn't be happier to have worked with you for this past decade. We met about 20 years ago, and you introducing yourself to me as TBM, which at that moment I found very, very uncomfortable. But we quickly became friends, and you enjoyed playing the game, How Drunk Can We Get Richard? Beyond all that, 20 years ago, man, I'm so happy you're my friend. Thank you very much for these past 10 years of working side by side. Laughter, gut-wrenching pain because I'm laughing so hard, jaws hurting. I love you, man. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Glimmers are everyday moments that trigger feelings of safety, peace, and joy. And that's exactly how I feel when I am around Kerry Wafford. And this is my favorite shirt in my closet because it's a glimmer. And it has Kerry on it. And I just wanted to say congratulations on 40 years, Kerry. Elmo and everybody in the community are so happy you're here.
Appreciate it, Kerry. Thanks for always believing in me. Happy anniversary.
Congratulations, Kerry, on 40 years. What a long time. One of the biggest hearts of any person I know. Genuinely a very kind person. King of dad jokes. Not always the best, but you can't always hit home runs. But I really enjoy being around you, and to spend 22 of my tenure with you has been awesome. And congratulations again, and love you, boss. Many more.
Congratulations, Care Bear. 40 years at the Elmo. That's incredible. Thank you so much for being persistent and getting me to come work for you. But man, 40 years. We've had some good times. Spent a lot of time at the Holiday Inn, Whistle Stop, down at the Slippery Noodle. I loved our conversations about R&B and just general silliness. I miss you, brother. Happy 40th. Cheers, brother. Love you. Many more, Daddy-O. Big love.
Hey, Kerry. Congratulations on your 40 years. It's quite an accomplishment. Knowing you before Elmo days back in McNiven's, you and Bill Shine always coming in, always very kind and nice to me, and along with the whole bar staff. When I started working at Elmo, it was quite an experience. You helped me through it, helped me get through the first few years, which was a little bit different environment working in bars for many, many years. So bringing me along from, kind of a new to the fine dining, if you will, type of dining experience to what it is today has been a great help, and I appreciate you and love you, and all the best in the future.
Hey, Kerry. Happy 40th anniversary. I have to tell you, I feel very special and very honored being asked to be part of this. I've met a lot of good people and made a lot of good friends during my time in Indianapolis. It is particularly special when there is one that happens to be both of those things. Good person and a good friend. I always enjoy seeing you. I look forward to seeing you again. And I hope you enjoy your 40th anniversary and all those that come after this one. I love you, buddy. And I'll see you soon. Have a good party.
Hi, Kerry. We love you.
We love you so much. 40 years is amazing.
40 years is a while. We love to have you here.
Always a pleasure.
Love you, Care Bear.
Love you. Mwah. Ciao.
Hey, Kerry, congratulations on 40 years. How freaking old are you? Well, shit, I know you at least 33 of those years. Anyway, that's awesome. That is really awesome. And, I know Elmo's, you're like one of the pillars of Elmo's, and always one of my favorite people to see every time we come in there and get a steak. You're the best. I love you. I hope they take care of you, and you should at least get a Rolex, I think, or something. Maybe a Rolex in a car or something like that. So tell the Hughes brothers that, I told them to make it happen. So anyway, God bless you, man. You're the best. Love you.
When I came to back to Indianapolis after college, I was a front bouncer at a bar called Shaboom's right across from Spaghetti Factory. So that was Kerry's watering hole back then. And I was 22, so that was 40
Not that one, Mark.
plus years ago. And so I would do the robot in front of Kerry when he would come in, because he complimented me so much on the robot that I really felt good about it.
Can we see you do it?
Yeah, it was kind of like, yes. Happy 40th anniversary, my man.
Happy 40th anniversary, Kerry. It's been a great 24 years working with you, and I look forward to many, many more years. You hired me 24 years ago. I greatly appreciate it. You didn't have the authority to hire me, and so you got in a little bit of trouble, but fortunately they let me stay at the greatest steakhouse, the greatest restaurant, and the best place to work at with the greatest owners in the business. I remember when I first started working there, you asked me if I had a nickname, and I told you it was the Big Smooth, and you looked at me kind of with your right eye and said, that one's taken. And later on, you gave me the nickname Casper, which I thought that was very fitting, because Casper the Friendly Ghost was my favorite cartoon growing up. J-Lay nickname has kind of overcome Casper, but you still call me Casper. I love it. You are one of the best people that I've ever worked with in my life. You're a great soul, a great person. You have the highest integrity, and it's really, really wonderful working with you. And I'm so privileged to, one, have been hired by you and brought on to the staff, but also to have had you to work with the whole time that I've been at St. Elmo. It's an honor and a privilege, and I look forward to many, many more years of working with you. And happy anniversary. You deserve it. You're a great man and a great leader, and it's always going to be a privilege working with you.
Hello, everybody. This is to Kerry, my longtime friend, Schmoopy. Thanks for coming over to the dark side and remembering all the names and places and stories that I could never remember. You always get the most done with the least amount of effort. Happy 40th anniversary.
Congrats, Kerry. Love you.
We love you.
Happy anniversary, Pop. 40 years, that's a wild time, especially being in something like this. I commend you, though, because I would not be here without you. You've kept me from hurting a lot of people in this time. But I appreciate you. Good luck and Godspeed. Keep it up. Appreciate you. Love you, baby.
More, please. That's it.
Happy anniversary. Thank you so much for your mentorship, your friendship, and all your support and love over the past couple of years. I never would have made it through my first 2 years at Elmo without your guidance and your continual support. So happy anniversary. Also, I don't want the damn cookie. Love you, Bear.
Happy anniversary, Kerry. We love you.
40 years. Kerry, that's incredible. Thank you for sharing yourself with what is arguably one of the most important restaurants in the state of Indiana, and you've taken care of our guests and entertained them, delighted them. Your co-workers, they all love you. I've never met someone so loved from all levels as you are, Kerry, and you're an integral part of the restaurant, the organization. Back in 1985, which, by the way, I looked up, is when the internet kind of started. The first domain.com registration. That domain was registered in 1985. You started October 3rd of 1985 at St. Elmo, and you're Your file that I have has your 2 form of IDs that you had to submit for your I-9 were, one, your driver's license, that's pretty typical, but only in Kerry fashion would your second form of ID be your astrological Leo sign, and somehow we accepted that back then. I have so many great memories of working with you. I never forget the time you slammed your finger in the safe while you were distracted, maybe looking, admiring someone. And I'm stuck to run the restaurant, which is probably not the best place for St. Elmo to be, as being solely managed without the assistance of some of our professional management team. And just hoping that you were okay, your finger was okay, and that you returned back before anything happened. The restaurant survived, you survived, and I couldn't be more pleased to call you, a coworker, a friend, most importantly, a friend. And we're celebrating you today on your 40th anniversary, Kerry. Thank you for all your many contributions to the restaurant, to the team, to our guests. You're special. Everybody loves you. I love you. Cheers to you, Kerry.
Happy 40th work anniversary, Kerry. I'm so happy I've gotten to work with you over the last 14 years, but I'm even happier that we've been friends for 20 plus years. You're one of the nicest, funniest, and genuinely most good people I've ever met in my entire life. Cheers to you, Kerry. Love you, Bear.
Happy anniversary, Kerry. We've been together for a long time. One of my favorite stories about you is whenever we have an issue with the table, we have to, if we can't handle ourselves, usually we can, but we need to get a manager involved. And I had a table that was being a little loud, and I asked Kerry to come back here, and he came in and he said, "What's the problem?" So the guy at that point yells the 4-letter word beginning with F, and I go, "That's the problem." Of course he took care of it, but it was funny. And again, happy anniversary, Kerry. Love you.
Hi, Kerry. Congratulations on 40 years. That's longer than I've been alive. Not trying to make you feel old, but you're old.
Wolf Daddy, happy 40th, big guy.
Happy anniversary, Kerry. God bless you, brother. I never thought that in the early 2000s, when I was bartending at the Lockerbie Pub, and you were coming in and drinking Maker's Mark neat and drinking that repulsive 12-hour-old coffee, that one day I would be your colleague and good friend. I'm thankful for those days, and I'm even more thankful for these days that we have now. Once again, congratulations. Happy 40th anniversary, brother. Peace.
Hey, Kerry, 40 years. Wow. Can't believe we've been working together for 29 of those. It makes me feel as old as you are. If there's one word I can describe about you, Kerry, it's kindness. From our vendors, our customers, our guests, most importantly, I guess, but I would say that they're not the most important. Always. When I started there in '96 as the general manager and you were waiting tables, that was quite a rough crowd of servers we had then, but you were their leader. And when you gave me the opportunity to prove myself, and the rest of the team followed, and that made such a difference in getting off to a good start and helping me personally, and I'm so grateful for that. When Craig and I approached you about joining management about a year later, it was a tough. I remember how hard we had to talk you into that, because you did not want to come to the dark side, as you called it. But here you are, amazing career. You've impacted so many people and so many lives. The respect that you have from everyone in our industry. I remember so vividly one of our very first trips. We left Indy at like 6 o'clock in the morning and went down to Woodford, and we were drinking barrel strength whiskey at like 9 o'clock in the morning with Chris Morris. And Chris was so impressed with you and your knowledge and your ability to evaluate whiskey. And then ultimately we made one of our very first private selection blends. And he was impressed, I was impressed, and we had such a good time. We've had so many great memories, a lot of those drinking whiskey from our Maker's Mark days over at the Canterbury, where we would evaluate and rank bottles of Maker's Mark, to just all the great times we've had at Ike's and Slippery Noodle and just all those great days. It's also just incredible what you've been able to work with April and DP through all those years. I call you guys the original triumphant of front of house managers, because you've all been there since day one. The first 3 front of house managers that were hired after I started, and to have all of you still here with the company is so cool. And again, you've led that group. You were the tenured person that had been there for 11 years when April and Kerry and I kind of came in and were newbies at that point, and you really helped lead us and bring us together, and look what we've accomplished. It's really incredible. I have one story in closing that I think is kind of funny, and Kerry, one attribute of Kerry that is I think quite a few people know, is that he can be quite forgetful at times. I would close the restaurant on Sunday nights when Kerry was on vacation, so I always knew when Kerry was going to be on vacation, because I obviously had to let Stephanie know that I wasn't going to be home that night. And the Monday of his vacation week, Kerry shows up for work one day and just starts going through the motions. And I asked him, well, what are you doing? He goes, what do you mean, what am I doing? And I said, you're on vacation this week. And he goes, I am? And he said, and he turned around and walked out the door, and I didn't see him for the rest of the week. But that's classic Kerry right there. He'll forget stuff every now and then, and you got to remind him. But congratulations, Kerry. It's amazing that you've accomplished, and I just am so grateful to have you in my life. Thank you.
Happy
anniversary,
Kerry, from your HR team. Woo!
Kerry, this is Chuck. I just want to wish you a happy birthday. May you have many... What? It's not his birthday? Oh, anniversary. Oh. Hey, Kerry, this is Chuck. Just want to wish you a happy anniversary. May you and Julie have many more. What? Not that kind of anniversary. What is it? Oh, I got it. Kerry, happy 40 years at St. Elmo's.
Hi, Kerry, also known as Care Bear. You have been the heart and humor of St. Elmo for the last 4 decades. A people pleaser, a problem solver, and a friend to all of us. It's been a pleasure working beside you for the last 26 years. Happy 40th anniversary, Kerry. We love you.
Kerry, congrats on 40 years, man. What a journey I'm sure it's been for you, and I can only imagine the stories that you have in your arsenal over that time. So one of my favorite things is when I tell people that I work with St. Elmo Steak House, they always ask, do you know Kerry? We love Kerry. So that tells me you've done something right over the last 40 years, and can't wait to celebrate with a heavy pour of bourbon with you soon, my friend. Cheers.
Hey, Kerry, happy anniversary of 40 years. You know you beat me to St. Elmo by a matter of days, if not a couple weeks, and you showed me the ropes back 40 years ago. And now as you get older like I am, and you plan to retire eventually, I'm going to show you the ropes to retirement. So it's a 50-50 split, Kerry. We want to thank you for all the goodness you have shown everybody on our team and our guests. People love you, whether they are brand new employees or veterans like you and me, and our guests certainly from around the world are appreciative of all you do for them. So, Kerry, happy 40th.